Hi guys, let's begin our lesson from where we left in the last class, that is 1.7.4 square root of decimal numbers. Okay, I think you remember it. To compute the square root of numbers in decimal form, we simply follow the following steps. What are those steps? Make even number of decimal places even by affixing a 0 on the extreme right of the digit in decimal part only if required. Okay. Okay. To find square root of this, let's say example root over 42.25. The number has an integral part and a decimal part, right? In the integral part, mark the bars as done in the case of division method to find the square root of a perfect square number. We put the bars as, we know how to put bars, right? Take a pair of numbers and put a bar. Step 3, in the decimal part, mark the bars on the every pair of digits beginning with the first decimal place, right? Step 4, now calculate the square root by using long division method. The method is as usual, 6 6 is 36, 6 will come down, 6 plus 6 is 12, okay. Then 5 will fit, right? Yeah, 5 will fit. The answer would be 65, okay. Put the decimal point in the square root as shown as the integral part is exhausted, okay. As soon as the integral part is exhausted, okay. Put a decimal point as soon as the integral part is exhausted. When the integral part exhausted on the first step itself, right? So put a point here, okay, because the decimal points came in the second step. That is the method, okay. Square root of product and quotient of numbers. Root a b is nothing but root a into root b. Root over a by b is nothing but root a by root b if b is not equal to 0, okay. Before going any further, let's try one of these examples, right? But how to try? I don't get the enough space for doing all such things. Then what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Yes, I don't have a place, right? Then what to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? So let's take this example 5.4756. Remember this thing. Why? Because we don't have enough space in this in here. So we are doing mathematics, right? If you don't have enough, you have to get it from somewhere, that is depth, right? So we'll follow that method. Okay. Oh, what is the number? I don't remember. 5.4756. Okay, 5.4756, right? Okay, let it write it urgently. 5.4756. Is that correct? Yeah, 5.4756. Right. Write this on top. Okay. And let's draw like this. No, not this. Let's draw straight line method. Yes, straight line. One more straight line is required. Yeah, required. Okay. I'm not putting bars. Two here, one here. Okay. I extend this line a little bit. Okay. It was extended. See, we need to follow the method what we have been doing, right? Yeah, this method. This is what I'm saying. Okay. Fine. So this must be at the down. Okay. Oh, decimal point we can remove. We'll put the decimal point later. Okay. Hmm. 5 6 5 47 56. Fine. Okay. Now 5 means 2 2 is a 4. Okay. Grouping these two, this one, right? So according to grouping formula, we must first get, yes, we must first get this thing, um, that number 4, closest is 4. Okay, let's extend this line a little bit and draw one more line like this. Yeah, yes, yep. So one will come down, one will be here, give a space, 47 will come down. As usual, 4 plus 2 plus 2 is 4. So write 4 here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not just 4. You have to get one more number. 3. 3 3 is a 9. 3 4 is a 12. 4. 4 4 is 16. 4 4 is 16. 17. No. 3 is fair enough. Okay. So, no. 4 3. Okay. There also 3. There also. No, not there. There are 2. So 3. Okay. So you'll put dot. You will put dot here only. Why? Why? Because 5, after 5 there is a dot. Okay. Now you already crossed 5. The decimal points are coming down. Came down, right? So you have to put dot here. Okay. Anyhow, uh, 4 3 is a 12. 3 3 is a 9. 3 4 is a 12. 129. So as usual, we will put a space here, and this is the thing. Then draw like this, like this. Yes. Okay, then 30 18. This is 18. 18, fine. Okay, for 56 will come down as usual. Let it come down. Yes, it came down. Again draw a line. Oh no, like this. Yes, like that. Again extend this line up to here, fine. Oh, this line has to go down. Okay, so 43 plus 3, how much? 46. Okay, so this is 46. So 6 will go. 6 6 is 36. 3 6 6 is 36. 8 1 6 4 is 24 25. No, no, it won't go. 2, no. 3, no. 4, yes. 4 4 is 16. 1 4 is 4 6 is 24. 5 2 4 4 is 16. 2. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. So you have to write 4 here and 4 there. So 2.34 is the answer. How I told you, because that multiplication gives you 1856. Yes, with a space, of course. 1856. What is the end result? The end result is 0. So 2.34 is the answer. Okay, because the decimal points came in this step, right? Came below in this step. So here you have to put a dot as mentioned earlier. So 2.34 is the answer. Here I can write 2.34. Oh, that is what I got, right? No? Yeah, 2.34 is the answer. I'm not surprised at all. So 2.34, anyway, I will write it here. 2.3, 2.34. Not there. Here. Okay. The answer for this is 2.34. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, fine. Now let's not worry about other things you can compute. Okay, I did it for one, right? Find the value of root 56. 16 is 256, so 16 is the answer. Okay, or otherwise you can write it as a root over 64 into 4. Root 64 is 8, root 4 is 2, 8 to is 16. So try to fill the blanks using root a b equal to root a into root b. Root 36 is 6, yeah, like this. Okay, like this. This is 12, 3 4 is 12. This is 5 2 is 10. And then this is 9, 3 into 3 9, and this is 6 into 2 12, 5 into 7, yeah, 5 7 is 35. Okay, attempt to prepare a table of square root problems as in the above case to show that if a and b are two perfect square numbers, then root of a by b is root a by root b when b is not equal to 0. We can use this idea to compute certain square root problems easily. Find the value of root 42.25. Yeah, this is the good idea when you have two decimal points. Why? 4225 divided by 100, root 4225 by root 100. Root 100 is 10, root 4225 is 65 by using long division method. So answer is 6.5. This would be quite easier, right? You need not to worry much about the decimal point. Okay. So using this method, find the square root of the numbers 12321 and 119025. You want me to do it for 12321? 12321, right? Okay, let us write 12321 in that format. Okay, 12321 divided by 1 G and 4 zeros, that is what I am saying. Okay, so now root of this, okay, that is what I need to compute. So first I will compute the root of 12321 using long division method. Okay, I'm not going to take one more that means what? That means no, I'm not trying to confuse you. Let me tell you briefly. I'm using this only 1 2 3 2 1. Fine. Is that fair enough? Yes, that is fair enough. So no. This is 1 here. Yeah, I need to do it for 1, right? So I will take 1 here, again 1 there. Right. You got me right. Oh, what happened? No. Yeah, absolutely. This is again 1, no. 1, 1, this is 0. So you need not to put a number there, right? Right. You got the point now. Now this is 2, 3. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2. So write 2 here. What are you waiting for? Yeah, here is 2, your 2. 2. Okay. So 23 is here. So 1 only is better. Okay. Because if you put 2, that becomes more than 23, 44 it will become. So that is the, whoa, going too long. Walk, no problem. Here also I need to put 1. Okay, so let it be close enough. So this one is not there. So this is 21. So this is 2. You got me? Yeah, you got me right. So 21 will come down. You calm down, 21 will come down. Okay, 21 plus 1. What? How much? Whoa. 22. Right. Sir, right. That is 22. You think 1 will go yet. You are quite correct. 1 only will there here. So put one more 1 yet pand is that fine? How much it is going to come? Yes, this is 1, this is 2, that will be again 2, so 221. So 111 is the answer. Okay, so here there are 4 zeros. If you find root, 100 will come. So the answer will be, I am writing it here only. Oh, without making so much delay, 111 divided by 100. How much? 1.11. That is the answer. That is the answer. Yeah, you got it right. So answer I am going to write it here. 1.11. That is what I got right. So we used that root a by root b method to find the square root. Find. Similarly, you proceed with this number. Root 12 into root 3 is root 36. Answer is 6. Okay. Root 98 by root 162. 98 is 2 times 49. 162 is 2 times 81. So 7 by 9. 7 by 9 is the answer. Simplify this. 18 plus 7, 25 by 9. So 5 by 3 is the answer. Okay. 25 by 16 is 5 by 4 is the answer. Simple thing here is improper function you should never find root directly. Okay, you have to make it proper and then find root. Okay, approximating square roots. Can you write the given numbers root 40, 6 and 7 in ascending order? Here root 40 is not a square number, perfect square number, and we cannot determine the root easily. However, we can estimate the approximation to root 40 and use it here. That is greater than 6, less than 7. Okay, because 6 square 40 is less than 40 is less than 7 square. Okay, so 6 is less than 40, less than 7. The range we can estimate. That's what the intention of the problem is. Fill in the blanks. The ones digit in the square of 77 is 9. Quite pretty obvious. Okay, the number of non-square numbers between 24 square and 25 square. The number of non-square numbers between 24 square and 25 squares. The number of perfect square numbers between 300 and 500. Oh, that is a problem. Perfect square number. 400 is a perfect square. 20 square. 19 square is how much? 20 minus 1 whole square. So 400 minus 1, 399. Right? Minus 40, 359. So that is also perfect square. So 19 square. 18 square also. 16 square is 256. 16 square is 256. 17 square is 17 square. 17 into 17. Oh, 17 square. Why am I taking so long? 17 square 289. So it won't come. 18 square will come. 321 I guess. 324. So 18 square, 19 square, 20 square, 21 square also will come. 441. 22 square is 484. So up to that only. 23 square is 529. So we started at 17 I guess. 17. No, 18. 18. 324. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. 21, 22. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5 are there. Okay. 5 perfect squares. If the number has 5 or 6 digits in it, then its square root will have how many digits? 6 digits means 3 digits. 5 digits also 3 digits. 3 is the answer. Okay, pair. We have to see the pair. So 6 by 3, 2. The value of root 180 lies between dash integers and dash integers. 180 is not a perfect square, but what is a perfect square at near to 180? Hmm? Uh-huh. 7 square, 8 square is 64, 10 square is 100, 11 square 121, 12 square 144, 13 square 169, 14 square 196. Yeah, 13 square is 169, 14 square is 196. Between 13 and 14. Okay. When a square number ends in 6, its square root will have 6 in the units place. Right. A square number will not have odd number of zeros at the end. Perfect square will not have. The number of zeros in the square of 91,000 is 9. No, that is false. How come you will get 9 zeros? Uh, the square of 75 is 7925. Seems so. No. 75 times 75. 75 times 75. 5625. So that is false. Square root of 1 to 225 is 15. 15 correct. Find the square of the following numbers. Yeah, you can find. Examine if each of the following is a perfect square. 725 is a perfect square. Don't think so? No, I don't think so. 30 30 is 900. 25 25 is 625. 26 26 is 676. 28 28 is 784. So 26 26 27 27 is also 729. So that is not a perfect square. 190, I don't think so. It's not a perfect square. 841 also not perfect square. 1089. 23 23 is a 529. 1000 means 30 30 is a 90. 32 is a 1024. So 33 is a 1089. So that is a perfect square. 33 is its square root. Okay. So likewise you can find the square root of the prime factorization method. Yeah, that you can do. Find the square root by using long division method. That also you are quite acquainted with, so you can do. Estimate the value of the following square root to the nearest whole number. That also we have seen many of the examples. Find the square root of the following decimal numbers and fractions. That also you are quite acquainted with using long division method and root over a by b, root a by root b method. Find the least number that must be subtracted to 46 so that it becomes perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square that is obtained. You have to subtract something to make it perfect square. That is what he is saying, right? You do long division method and whatever is remainder that you have to subtract. You didn't get the answer, right? I know. No. Okay, we will proceed with that. Okay, what's the issue? We will delete all these things. We'll proceed with the given number 6 6 6 261 pair 261 pair. Okay, now it will appear like this. 6 means what you have to take here. 2 2 is a 4, 3 3 is a 9. 9 is much. It won't work well. Better you delete this. This much is enough. 2 2 is a 4. 4 will come. No, what 2 2 is a 4? This is 66 means 7 7 is 49. 8 8 is 64. So you have to write 8 here. You always have to go with the pair. Okay, 64. 64 means how much? 2 2 okay, that you have to tell, right? 2 like that you have to tell. So 8 plus 8 how much? 60 60 okay. Okay, fine. No. Go. Okay. 16 1 is 16 2 is 2 2 2 6 is 2 1 2 1 is 2 3. So 1 only will go. So we'll write 1 here by giving a space. Okay, whatever it may be. This becomes 161, right? 161. Again space. Okay, 161. 2 2 is 2 2 6 is 12 2 1 is 3. More than that. Okay, so let's see how much is this. One no, not like that. It is not like that, right? Delete this. This only you have to tackle with. 3 minus 1 is how much? 2. Okay. So here 12 minus 6 is how much? 6. Okay. So this becomes 162. 162. It won't go now. Okay. That is the remainder that you must understand. 62 is the remainder. So 81 is the answer. Okay. You have to subtract 62 from 4 sixes to get a perfect square. Okay. What is the answer? 80 81. What is 81 square? 81 square is 6561. Okay. How much you need to subtract? 62. So plus 62. No, this is somewhere we went wrong. 8 is 64. 2 will come down. So here we made mistake. This is not 23, 66. Okay. So how much is this? So 6 minus 1 is right 5. This is a 0. After that 1 with space 105. So 105 is the answer. That much you have to subtract. Okay. 81 is the answer. 105 if we add. Yes. So we got the answer. Okay. 105 you need to subtract to make it perfect square, and the square number is 81. Okay. Find the least number by which 1800 should be multiplied so that it becomes perfect square. Also find the square root of the square thus obtained. Okay. So 100 you already know. Root over 100 is 10. 18 you have to make it perfect square, right? 18 2 is 36. Okay. So multiply with 2, it becomes perfect square. Square root becomes 60. Okay. Answer is 2, 60. The square root of 43 ends with a digit. Square of 43 ends with digit 9. Okay. Yep. Dash is added to 24 square to get 25 square. 25 square is 625. Okay. 24 square is 576. Okay. So subtract 576 from 625. So 49 is the answer. 49 is nothing but 7 square. So this is the answer. Root 40 is approximately close to 7 kada. Is it not close to 7? Yes, it is close to 7. some slightly less than 7. Root 28 minus root 98 plus root 18 is how much? What is this? Root 128 is not a perfect square. Minus root 98 is also not perfect square. Plus root 18 is also not perfect square. So 125 is 15 15 so 15 5 is 125. Okay. 100, it is close to 100, right? Okay, they let it be 11. Okay, this is 10. 11 minus 10, 1 1 1. This is 4. 1 plus 4, 5. So more than root 25. So answer is root 32. Like that you can proceed. Okay. The number of digits in the square root of this is 1 2 3 4 5 digits. So this is the answer. Now we are now looking at cubes and cube roots. If you multiply the number by itself and then by itself again, the result will be cube number, which means that a cube number is a number that is product of three identical numbers. Okay, if n is a number, its cube is represented by n cube. Cube numbers can be represented visually as 3D cubes comprising a single unit cubes. Cube numbers are also called as perfect cubes. Perfect cubes of natural numbers are 1 cube 1, 2 cube 3, 3 cube 3 into 3 into 3 27, 4 cube 164, 5 cube 125, 6 cube 216 and so on. Like this, like this, like this, like. Ramanujan number is 1729, 12 cube plus 1 cube. Okay, or 10 cube plus 9 cube. Once the professor Hardy went to see Ramanujan when he was ill at Putney, riding in taxi cab number 1729, and said that the number seemed a dull one and hoped it was not an unfavorable omen. No, replied Ramanujan, and he completed saying, it is very interesting number. In fact, it is the smallest number expressible as sum of two cubes in two different ways. Okay. Other examples are 4104, 13,832, 20,683. Are few more examples of Ramanujan Hardy numbers. Okay. Properties of cubes of number. The cube of a positive number is always positive, then the cube of a negative number is always negative. The cube of every even number is even, cube of every odd number is odd. If a natural number ends with 0 1 4 5 6 9, its cube also ends with the 0 1 4 cube, 4 4 is 16, 16 4 is 24, 4 5 cube ends with 5, 6 cube ends with 6, 9 cube ends with 9 respectively. Okay. If a natural number ends with 2 or 8, its cube ends with 8 or 2 respectively. Okay. If a natural number ends with 3 or 7, its cube ends with 7 or 3 respectively. If the sum of the cubes of first n natural numbers is equal to the square of their sum, the sum of the cubes of first n natural numbers is equal to the square of their sum. Or like this, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 whole square. Perfect cube does not end with two zeros. The cube of a two-digit number may have 4 or 5 or 6 digits in it. Find the ones digit in the cubes of each of the following numbers. This is 8, 49 7, this is 3, this is 2, 7, 1, 4 4, this is 16, 16 4 4, this is 4. Okay. Cube root of a number is a value that when cubed gives the original number. For example, the cube root of 27 is 3. Because 3 is cubed, we get 27. the cube root of a number x is denoted by 3 root x or x power 1 by 3. Okay, these are some examples. Okay, is 400 a perfect cube? No. Why? Factorization will tell you it has 4 2's and 2 5's. Okay, not a perfect cube. 675 is also not a perfect cube. When it is multiplied with 5, it becomes perfect cube. Cube root of a given number by prime factorization. See, the methods are similar for both square root and cube root. Anyhow, prime factorization is the easiest method as far as cube root is concerned. We are running out of time, I guess, so we will stop at 1.8.3 now. Is that fine? See how beautiful this nature is. You also start planting the trees. Let us bring a new change in our society. Let us plant the trees and let others plant the trees. Let's take this pledge seriously from now. Thank you.